Is this the end of BTS's journey as an unrivaled global group? Or is this just a small storm that the biggest K-pop stars in the world have to go through? Jungkook, one of BTS's youngest members, is back in the limelight after shocking news circulated that he asked Jin to be his representative when called by their agency, Big Hit Music. But it's not just the demand that has shocked the public. The dating issue involving Jungkook with a mysterious woman sparked great concern among the ARMY, even suggesting that BTS's reputation could be on the edge. Asterisk on what should have been an ordinary day, big news came from the K-pop industry. Big Hit Music reportedly unexpectedly summoned Jungkook to an important meeting. Many question what really happened. There was no initial confirmation from the agency, and the public was left guessing. Until finally, more shocking news emerged. Jungkook chose to nominate Jin as his representative at the meeting. This decision left many fans wondering, why did Jungkook hand over such a big responsibility to Jin? Isn't Jin undergoing a post-conscription adaptation period? What's really behind this meeting? Observers of the Korean entertainment industry immediately speculated that this meeting could be related to a rumor that has long surrounded Jungkook, news of his romantic relationship with an unidentified woman. Is this about the relationship? Or is there something more hidden from the public? Rumors about Jungkook's romantic life are nothing new. As one of the biggest idols in the world, her every step is always closely watched. However, the issue this time is completely different. A report from local Korean media claimed that Jungkook had been seen with the woman several times, some even claiming to have evidence in the form of photos and videos of them being together in a private location. This sparked great controversy, especially among ARMY, as BTS fans are called. Some supported Jungkook's happiness, but not a few felt betrayed. In fact, these rumors reached the ears of Big Hit Music, which decided to immediately deal with the issue. However, the big question remains, will this dating issue be enough to shake up BTS's career? Or is there pressure from certain parties that make Big Hit have to call Jungkook immediately? Jungkook's decision to ask Jin to be his representative adds another layer to this story. Many saw this move as Jungkook's attempt to distance himself from the public spotlight. However, not a few also believe that this is Big Hit's way of protecting Jungkook from media questions that may be too sharp. Jin, the oldest member of BTS who has just completed military service, is suddenly in the spotlight. As Jungkook's representative in this meeting, Jin had to face a lot of pressure. As Jung, or the eldest brother in the group, Jin has always been known as a figure who is responsible and protects the other members. But as this time he is being used to cover up a big problem involving Jungkook, Jungkook's decision to choose Jin was considered by some as a smart move. Jin has a clean reputation and good relations with the public. However, not a few consider this a controversial step. Why didn't Jungkook face the meeting himself? Does he feel too pressured? Or was there something bigger that made him choose to dodge? Many soldiers praised Jin for being willing to take on this responsibility. However, some also felt sorry for him. Jin has just returned from a disciplined military life and is now caught up in one of the biggest controversies to ever hit BTS. Is this fair to Jin? The love life of BTS members has always been a sensitive topic. Although Big Hit Music has previously stated that the members have the right to be in a relationship, the reality is that it is not that easy. With a huge global fan base, even a small rumor can turn into a big scandal. In Jungkook's case, the situation is further complicated as he is one of the most popular members in BTS. Rumors of her dating affected not only her personal reputation, but also the reputation of the group as a whole. Some fans even began to question whether this was the beginning of the end for BTS. Big Hit Music itself has not given an official statement on the issue of this date. However, many believe that this sudden meeting is part of the agency's strategy to control the situation. But will this strategy work? Or will it only make things worse? With all this controversy, many are wondering about the future of BTS. The group has gone through various challenges over the years, including pressure to serve in the military and maintain relevance in the ever-changing music industry. But a personal scandal like this can be a big blow, especially when it involves members like Jungkook, who has great influence in the industry. Will the army continue to support BTS, or will this be a moment where their popularity begins to fade? Only time can answer. Obviously, this situation will be a big test for BTS, both as a group and individually. So far, Big Hit Music has not issued an official statement on the outcome of the meeting. Jungkook has not commented on the date. However, the decision to involve Jin as a representative gives a strong signal that this situation will not end anytime soon. Many hoped that Big Hit would handle the situation with care. After all, BTS is not just a music group. They are a global cultural symbol that has great influence around the world. But behind the glitter of the stage and the camera spotlight, the members are also ordinary people who have private lives. Is this just a small storm in BTS's long journey? Or is this the beginning of something bigger? Only time will tell. However, one thing is certain. The world will continue to watch their every step. As these rumors spread, the reaction from the army around the world became very diverse. On the one hand, there were fans who expressed their support for Jungkook, saying that he has the right to live his personal life without excessive public pressure. On the other hand, there were also those who felt that Jungkook's actions, especially related to the news of his date, could harm the group's image. Hashtags such as ##, we support Jungkook, and #protect Jungkook were trending on social media. But at the same time, other hashtags such as #Jungkook explain *** appeared, which showed that not all fans were willing to take this situation for granted. Some even criticized Big Hit Music for being too slow in dealing with this crisis. However, what is most surprising is the emergence of a small group among the army that calls for a boycott of BTS's activities if this situation is not taken seriously. For a group as big as BTS, this is not trivial. Support from ARMY has been the backbone of their success, and losing the trust of some fans could have a huge impact on their careers. One of the elements that makes this controversy even hotter is the mystery behind the identity of the woman who is rumored to be close to Jungkook. So far, there is no official confirmation, but the South Korean media, which is famous for delving into the personal information of celebrities, have begun to report various speculations. Some mentioned that the woman came from the entertainment industry, while others claimed that she was an ordinary person from outside the K-pop industry. One report even mentions that this woman has allegedly worked with BTS on previous projects, although the veracity of this claim is still unclear. This information sparked debate among fans. Some are trying to protect the privacy of Jungkook and the woman, but not a few are digging further, trying to find additional evidence. This news became even wilder when some foreign tabloids began to associate these rumors with conspiracy theories about the pressure BTS experienced from certain parties in the entertainment industry. This theory is hard to believe, but there is no denying that BTS's immense popularity makes them an easy target for various speculations. Big Hit Music's move to choose to remain silent has so far raised many question marks. Some industry observers see this as a strategic move to gain time while designing the most appropriate response. But there are also those who argue that Big Hit is currently facing a major crisis that may be more serious than it seems on the surface. Is Big Hit trying to protect Jungkook? Or are they actually also struggling to maintain BTS's image in the midst of this storm? Many fans are hoping that Big Hit will soon provide clarification to stop various wild speculations circulating. However, there were also those who questioned whether Big Hit's move to involve Jin as Jungkook's representative actually added to the burden on the group. As the oldest member, Jin did have the experience and maturity to handle a situation like this, but was this move wise enough? The crisis has also reopened discussions about the pressures experienced by K-pop idols, particularly BTS, who have been at the peak of popularity for more than a decade. Their personal lives are often the target of criticism, and every decision they make is always closely watched by the public. For Jungkook, who grew up under the glare of cameras, a scandal like this can be a huge emotional burden. Is the public too harsh on their idols? Do unrealistic expectations from fans actually create a situation where idols feel they have no room to live like ordinary people? In addition, this issue also highlights the double standards that often exist in the K-pop industry. While some male artists in the industry can go through romance without much interruption, artists as big as BTS are often not given the same freedom. Is it time to change the way we look at the personal lives of idols? To date, Jungkook has not given any comment on this situation. Fans wondered if he would choose to remain silent, or if he would take the bold step of giving a public statement. If Jungkook decides to